which is going to be perfect that you walk right underneath the skeleton. Hello again, Skunk Monkey here, and today is time for MAME World episode 20. What are we going to be doing today? Well, I want to continue decorating my base area, and I have come up with an idea of putting a skeleton guardian guarding this bridge, and unfortunately that means we're going to have to get rid of this tree here. And I might have to adjust where these ropes go. But I want, you see we have the furnace over there, and it is 1-to-1, a pixel is a block. And I want that for a skeleton right here. And skeleton legs are 2 blocks in between them, which is going to be perfect that you walk right underneath the skeleton. And I'm thinking of putting it right here. So these blocks right here would be the skeleton legs. I guess the ropes could connect right to the skeleton. I don't know. And he's going to be up there. We might have to get rid of some of my giant oak tree here, but can't be helped. But I'm going to have to go over into my testing world and figure out what blocks I want to use to make him look lifelike. Lifelike, I guess. I mean, it's a dead, undead mob. Anyway, so let's head over to my testing world and see what we can come up with. And here we are in the test world where I do preliminary builds of a bunch of different things. And here is Mr. Skeleton with a block above his head so he doesn't burn. And as you can see, there's the different colors that make up his body. And they're all very light grays, nothing actually white. And these are the lightest grays in the game. And then, of course, just gray, which is going to be his mouth and eyes. And this cyan terracotta here is going to be his nose. And perhaps little bits like his ear and the back of his head here. But I'm going to have to take these and build him. And it looks like his legs are just reversed. His arms are reversed. So besides this little bit here in his rib cage, I think everything's basically going to be reversed side to side. Yeah. So we'll just build half of them and see what we can come up with. And then transfer them over to the MAME world. Okay, I have made a leg, and I decided I don't like the smooth stone because of the frame around it, so we're going to be going away from using that and just using the textures that don't tend to pull themselves out. The clay is a little light, but I can deal with that. But that's his leg, and that's his leg. Now, of course, the side I can't do the way the side is here, but I can do the back like his back leg is. And I can do the front like his front of his leg. So that's one leg. Now we'll work up into the hip area and then the backbone. And of course, these are not even a pixel wide, but I think we're going to go on this line here for where those blocks are. Okay, so let's work on his torso and maybe an arm, and check back in just a few minutes. And we're back, and as you can see, I've got the torso done, the ribs, the backbone. I did one arm, and then I figured I should have done it over here because I need to make the bow. And the bow is also done, and as you can see, it's a pretty close resemblance actually. I think it looks pretty good. So the last thing we have to do is the head, and I think I'll save that for actual, I'll save it, I'll build it here, but I won't show you until I actually build it in the MAME world. So I'm going to work on that, and we'll cut back over to MAME world. So we're back on the MAME world server. I've got my shulker box here. We're going to plop it right there. And I've got a whole bunch of different stones like gray concrete powder, clay, andesite, you know, all the different stuff that I use to build the skeleton. And let's get going on the build, which of course is going to look best with a time lapse. Alright, that was a fun time lapse. If you noticed, I put the front ribs and breastbone in the wrong place, and I also made a little bit of mistakes in a couple spots, but I ran out of cyan terracotta, so there we go. That's done. His face is now done. And for some reason, the server is super laggy. See, it just pushed me off of that as I'm mining straight down. So I am thankful to be done with this build because I can't fly. Oh, I also did some lighting up around so that mobs wouldn't spawn on top or inside the skeleton. That'd be bad. But yeah, this is great because I'm getting pushed off when I'm mining straight down. That's yeah. Also, night is finally ending after about 30 minutes. I can't sleep, and it takes forever to cook anything because I ran out of terracotta. Like I said, I had to cook up some clay for that, and it took like 10 minutes just to cook up enough terracotta to finish that. Alright, let's back up and see what we've got. I wish I could do a fly around, but I can't. So actually what I'll probably do is, I'm getting a good view here. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh, I can't shoot because of the lag. So it looks pretty good, but what I'll probably do is, for the outro, I'll hop over into the camera account so we can get a good view of it from all sorts of different angles. But I think it turned out pretty stinking nice. I backed it up a little bit so that I actually didn't have to move these quote-unquote ropes. They just go right next to it. So I think it's gonna look pretty good. You walk right through here, and yeah, it's a skull, so the head is empty. But I think it is a pretty stinking awesome little guardian for my base area, and I didn't get rid of the tree, but I'm not sure if it works. You guys will have to tell me in the comments whether you think it works or not. I love the giant tree. It kind of looks like a sapling next to him, though. But if you guys liked the video, please leave a like, consider subscribing. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys that watch the videos, and I can't wait to do more of these kind of giant macro builds. So we'll see you next time on MAME World. Until next time.